Every one of you watching this screen, look out.
Anything can happen in the next half hour.
What did I tell you about cartoons?
They've got a lot of brains, and they've got a lot of chutzpah.
Tell me how comic books make you feel, Dave.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
Hi, this is Franz Cantor, cartoonist, evil scientist, and illustrator, and I'm here with...
You're with Jim Bridges, and I'm the president of the Australian Cartoon Museum, and you always wear a hat when you do your film.
Yes, I pretend to be bald. So how about a muhaha in relation to this, because this is called Foopgoop. Foopgoop Frolics. This is a book by...
Basil Wolverton.
Basil Wolverton.
And
he's an evil genius.
Frivolous fables to foment
frenzy.
Frenzy.
Yes.
That's right.
Look up foment in the dictionary. So Basil Wolverton has this beautifully laboured pen style, and is quite diverse in his characterization.
In comicdom, no one has a pen style like him. He uses these Gillette pens.
He's a crazy person.
Well, I don't know about that, but I mean, he's probably more out there than anybody. Yeah, that's him. He's picking up something.
He's picking up some goop from his shoe.
Oh.
And this is a beautiful caricature he did of himself, right? Old man Wolferson.
Well, he didn't have that colour hair when he was an old man. I know that for a fact.
No. So this is a collection of Basil's work.
Yeah, this is the sort of stuff he was really famous for. These sort of
the Life magazine. What was it? Look magazine.
Yeah, Lena the hyena.
Lena the hyena.
The ugliest woman in the world.
Yeah.
And he just had this extraordinary style. But these are his comics.
Yeah.
And he wrote and drew them, and
they're like beautiful. They stand out.
Bingbang Buster.
And he's horse heady.
Yeah. And they're just unbelievable with so much energy. Like he stands on the horse, so and the horse is like no horse you've ever seen. It's like it's a combination of toy and you know.
So the characters are larger than life. The character of this guy, Bingbang Buster, all of his characters are so full of energy. They've got so many crazy, antic possibilities.
So
you know?
he kicks He kicks him in the
shin,
and the horse bites him on the bum. So you know they all drop their gun.
Yeah. Well, it's a comic aimed at kids.
Yeah.
At you know.
And then when you see stuff like this,
12-year-olds,
you know he's having so much fun doing it himself. At the time,
Yeah.
all this the detail on the horses and stuff.
Yeah.
But he's probably as a cartoonist, he probably has the biggest yuck factor of any other cartoonist.
Yeah, but there's genius in the grotesque.
Oh yeah.
You know. Sorry, that's a keeper. That's a keeper. I just love that. Just
is that a cricket term or a collector's term? Keeper.
I don't know.
Yeah. So
that's from Austin Powers.
Let's have a. We don't want to go about the.
We don't want to mention the again.
See the tongue.
That's a keeper, Mr. Powers.
We'll go in for the tongue and the hair. See.
Look at the texture. See, he's the master of the bizarre and the grotesque.
And he's supposed to have invented the
spaghetti hair,
the spaghetti and meatball school of cartooning. That's what it's called. Yeah. Anyway, so, and this is Dumm.
Yeah.
It's a character here.
This is like a Charlie Chaplin type of character.
Yeah.
So he's referencing a lot of things and people that he's comedians that he was familiar with. But they all have this incredible...
they're like some sort of weird
expression.
Jewish
Popeyes.
guys on stage, vaudevillians, aren't they? And all this sort of stuff. You know, and look at all this.
This is strange.
This texture here. All this texture here.
Yeah. So this is obviously almost before underground comics. This is like an underground
that's
comic.
right. And every brick is
Stippled.
Is lovingly stippled. Every brick, you know. And every page, actually, every panel is really interesting.
Yeah.
There's just so much going on. There's just so much going on.
Yeah.
It's a pity that Roy Lichtenstein didn't actually pinch some of his stuff.
Yeah,
and add a lot more humour.
I think they would have. The content would have made the.
So he was
the
like
medium.
picture poems about peculiar pooches. You know, like he did all these sort of mouth twisting.
And this is a sci-fi.
Yeah. And look at all this.
Well, there's no date on this, but I would presume this is like the mid-50s.
Oh, he did a comic called what's it? The Venus.
Flytrap?
No, the Venus monsters that sucked your brain. That was the name of the comic.
Look at the stippled gradient on this.
This is a comic.
And this space, how he creates stars in space.
Yeah.
He'll scribble, and where the gaps are. Can we get that down there?
It's hard.
Where the gaps are.
You want to go higher?
No, that's fine. Where the gaps are stars.
Yeah.
So it's like astronomy by omission.
Well, he wasn't scared to use ink, was he?
These are great. These look like
He wasn't scared to use ink.
early Flash Gordons.
Now, this is the stuff he did because he illustrated the whole of the Old Testament.
Oh, right.
And
where was this in the Old Testament?
well, this is probably Sodom and Gomorrah.
The coming of electricity?
No. Actually, no. This is
Sodom, Gomorrah, and electricity.
This is the Sodom and Gomorrah. Although it's modern buildings, this is the Sodom and Gomorrah stuff. You know, like pestilence on the people.
Pestilence on the renters.
Although I reckon
on the landlords.
I reckon this.
They're all the landlords.
This would look better if it didn't have red in it. I reckon personally, you'd see all the line work he's doing.
There's a guy with a tin and no tin opener.
Oh, that's tough.
Frustrating.
And look, there's an empty bucket in the middle of the road.
Yeah, I wouldn't go too closely. It may not be empty.
Yeah, Hap Yaptrap.
Yaptrap.
Now, hang on. Oh, we've got to try one of these. Hugh's Goose is brought to use by Drew's No Bruise shoes. The shoes that refuse to bruise as they cruise. I mean, all his stuff is full of stuff like that.
Yeah.
And, he obviously liked Gilbert and Sullivan too, I suspect. Well, this dates him, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's the
1940s. Yeah, 40s. What's this? Greeting, guys and gals. It gives me a gob of grade A gratification to give you a good old geezer, that great gink governor, Gabe Gum Grinder, the astute galoot with the grapefruit snoot. Get gabbin', Govey. And this one. This is a classic. Ladies, shop for that mop at Splops Mop Shop. Splops mops aren't flops. Splops mops are tops. So hop to a Splop Mop Shop and cop a slop mop. My God.
So he wrote this.
Feel like sitting down and having a drink of water now. Yeah. Now, how to beat your wife. Okay. Looks like she's doing all the beating. This is obviously...
This is early mad humour.
No, but this is interesting because these are just sketches. They're not finished work, and that's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, and look at this.
It's a bit disturbing.
Well, you had to go get an aeroplane and put a glove belter up it.
Whack.
But, yeah.
Okay.
Now, you've got to have a look at some of this.
Yeah.
Now, that's definitely Judy Garland on a bad day.
Yeah. Bring it down. Yay. So cool.
Look at all that hair. Look at all the...
So that's what he's known for, these undulating flashes, blobs of flesh.
But his tongues in particular, no one has tongues like Basil.
No.
This is disguise. I think that's a very bad pun, disguise.
Yeah.
So, he's just completely dispensed with...
the borders.
Yeah, the gutters.
The gutters.
Yeah. And he's...
Oh, this is a short. These are short strips.
Yeah.
that are grabbed and
Yeah.
put together. So this must have been in a local paper somewhere, or
Probably. It's
maybe pitched to a paper.
so folks meet Disc Eyes the detective.
Yeah. It's a pun on Dick Tracy.
Yeah.
Meteor Morgan.
Meteor. Yeah. This is beautifully done. Look at this. It's like early Superman, but with
Yeah.
with added attractions. You know.
Yeah, like a Max Fleischer.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Who came first?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. All that work.
That's hatching, but in a circular motion.
Yeah.
This is what I mean by his use of the pen, to create incredible textures and contrasts. And also, every single solution almost is different.
I mean, this is like an Epstein sculpture, isn't it?
Epstein the sculptor, not
Yeah.
Epstein the criminal.
What? The bloke who did the grave of Oscar Wilde.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so here's some. We itch with a rich itch, you can't ditch, chorus the goon loons.
Wow, that's almost university quality.
Yeah. Anyway, so there it is.
Well, there he is. There he is again. There he is again.
And
look at
there's
the other end.
Bedtime banter.
Yeah. So this is Basil Wolverton, and if you'd like to see more Basil Wolverton, we've got a ton of this stuff.
Yes.
In the Australian Cartoon Museum Library.
Yes, we've got the X-rated yuck stuff.
Yes. So
It's so yuck.
if you like to see more yuck, then more yuck for your buck.
Yeah.
We can get the truck.
Be
And
careful where you go.
I know. Don't forget to subscribe.
Yes.
We need you to subscribe to YouTube. So press the subscribe button and ring the little bell so that you get notified of new material, new films that we've got together.
I'm colourblind. Is the subscribe button? What colour is it?
It's red.
Red. Okay,
Yeah.
red.
So
Okay.
to you it'd be grey, probably.
Yeah.
All right. This is France Cantor and.
Dun, 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 and Jim Bridges saying dun, 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 dun. See you next time.
See you next time. Okay. Bye-bye.
Thanks for the sour persimmons, cousin.